I don't think Lewis is a worker. Nope. Okay, I remember that there was one person over here. Okay, over here, sorry. Come on, jump faster. Okay, this guy might be a bit hard to find at first, but he's found over here. He's basically hiding out because he's scared or something. Don't exactly know what. I'm just gonna check if there's like enemies or something. What the hell? One sturdy branch? What the hell would I need a sturdy branch for? Headshot. Alright, well, let's talk to Enrico.
Hey.
Who are you? What do you want? I'm not going back. I won't. Tell them I won't.
You want to calm down, or do you want me to knock some sense into you?
You wouldn't be calm. Not if you'd heard them. Not if you'd heard them.
Who is them?
Them. The ancients. They're everywhere. Just listen. The screams, the whispering. I wish I couldn't hear it. I wish they weren't speaking to me.
Take a few deep breaths. Relax, okay?
Can't you see? It's all around us. The panic, people dying, the creatures. Can't you see that? They will rise from their graves to avenge themselves on the living. The ruins that have risen from the ground, who do you think made that happen? And they are but a herald. Soon they will show themselves. Then we will all be doomed.
Something is happening, but I've seen no evidence of spirits. You said you don't want to go back. Back to where?
Hawkins didn't send you. He wants me to go back digging there. But how can I go back? They will take me again.
Well, Hawkins does want you back at work.
I knew it, but I won't go. You can forget it.
I find gold coins are a good cure for fear.
Gold? What use is gold if they get to you? No one knows how to stop the ancients. It's not courage I need. I'm not afraid. Staying away from them isn't about fear. Find someone else for the job. Send Dwight. He doesn't hear them. He doesn't believe. But you'd better know, the spirits will come for you. And there is no protection.
What whispering? What are you talking about?
It's those temples, rising from the ground. The voices came from them. Who is it whispering? The ancients. All the things they find, the temples, they're from the ancients. And those idiots want me to dig them up, desecrate their graves. The ancients have been disturbed. What do you think is causing these storms? And who knows how to fight them? Who knows what can stop them?
Aha. I have something that will protect you from the ancients.
There is no protection.
That's not what the mages say. They've been searching for objects like this amulet, for a way to protect us all.
That's just a cheap necklace.
Have a closer look.
How can this protect me?
This is what people have been searching the ruins for. Answers. For protection.
And they found something?
Yes. Objects with the power of the ancients, objects like this amulet, will protect you. The mages guarantee you'll remain 100% spirit-free.
Sounds like more an ad than a quest.
But we need to find more of these. More artifacts, so everyone can be safe.
Yes, of course.
That's why it's important for you to have this. If we're to protect everyone, we need you to look for things at the excavation site.
Of course. I'll do it. I'll help protect everyone.
Alright, before he goes...
There, behind you. An enormous damn rotworm.
What? Where? Oh, man, you scared the life out of me. Don't ever do that again.
I could steal it, that would be funny.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Now he doesn't even have the amulet. But I do. Even though it's like worthless. Let's just see what it does. I just want to see, like, oh, nice. Awesome. Does nothing. Okay, so, I'm confused. What else do I do? God damn it, I can't even figure out how to use this damn system. Alright, Gold Fever, Brogar, Sam, Hawkins, Power Struggle. Workers are to work again. Rico, Dwight, Brandon. Okay, I have to go to Brandon. Let's talk to Sam, I think he might be a worker as well.
You see why people don't stand up to Brogar?
A few bruises won't stop me.
You're lucky it wasn't stab wounds.
His armor and those fighters make him feel tougher than he is.
For you, maybe. For me, that's why I don't tangle with him.
Brogar is a big fish in a small pond.
And those are giant words. So big, I don't think you know what you're saying.
I know some people wouldn't have a problem if he disappeared.
I won't be responsible for what Brogar would do to you.
Let me worry about that.
You should worry. But you're serious, aren't you?
Oh my god. I have to... Oh boy.
What would I have to do to deal with him?
If you work for him, do what he tells you, and listen to everything he says. He'll let things slip. But you do know what you're proposing is dangerous.
About Brogar. I found out Brogar is collecting protection money here in the camp.
That'll be his style. What a bloody evil thing to do. But it's good information. You might be able to use that at the right time, but be careful.
How does Rachel feel about him?
She's soft. Brogar bullies her, and she's like that even though the Don's behind her.
I defeated Brogar in the arena.
I did hear that. That must have been some battle. Now keep the pressure on him. You're getting close to nailing the bugger.
Word has it that Brogar wants to replace the Don.
That much is obvious. There isn't a man in the place who hasn't worked that out. But it's not something anyone says out loud. Words can get you killed.
I need some better armor.
You won't find it out here. There's only workers' clothes here.
Well, what about your armor? Where did that come from?
Armor for the hunters and fighters comes from the Don. But you won't get close to that if you're not accepted as one of us.
Right, so I've got to join the Don's gang first. Hey, Sam. I've straightened things out with Brogar. You can go back to hunting.
Helpful sort, aren't you? You better not have landed me in it with Brogar. But then one's trouble is another's ease. Rachel needs this meat, so she'll be happy. Take note. Sometimes it's better to take sides than end up in the middle.
About your hunting. I met a hunter called Yan. You haven't mentioned him.
He got himself posted as a guard on the road to Harbour Town. We never see him back here these days. That's another hunter less feeding the camp.
What can you tell me about your hunters?
Well, there's Lewis. Haven't seen him for days. I expect he's under a rock in the swamp. Not even the swamp flies bother him when he's had a skinful. Doug should also be in the swamp. He should be hunting. But I haven't seen him for days either. And of course you know what delightful tasks I have to do.
Both your hunters are back out doing their job.
Are they? You work fast.
Your team's not the best I've seen.
You take what you find. They're what I found. As for your training, maybe I can help.
Lewis isn't going to stop drinking anytime soon.
I know. But when he's sober, or even when he's half cut, he's a damn good hunter.
Doug has been successful. He's given me some meat for the camp.
We needed that. You better take it to Rachel if you haven't given it to her already.
Okay, I think that's it for now. Let's go to Rachel then. God, this place is confusing as hell.
By the way, Brogar is forcing Sam to work for him instead of hunting. He's sawing wood for Brogar's fire. That's why you've not been getting the meat you need.
Damn Brogar. I thought he was trying to undermine Esteban. He'd be nothing without the Don, and now I need that meat.
What do you want to do about it?
Me? You do what you can. There'll be a full-on rebellion if stomachs go empty. If you want to help out, get me meat and get Sam back out hunting.
Alright, let's go talk to... what's his name? Bren, I think? Okay. So, not much happening yet. Not even close to entering the Don's camp. Alright, so here's Brennan. I'm just gonna steal from him, because I can. Take this healing herb, and... okay.
What are you doing up here?
Hiding.
Look out! Behind you! A rotworm!
What? Where? Has it gone? A sneaky beast they are. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled.
So, what are you hiding from?
Work.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I'd like to be working. Only I can't. You see all these huge insects turned up at the excavation site. I'm not going back to work while they're still there. I like my job, but I'm not going to die for it.
You can go back to work. The insects are gone.
Are they really gone?
Gone. Dead. Deceased.
Okay. You seem like the honest type. I'd best be getting back to work then.
Doesn't anyone do anything in this camp?
But don't get me wrong, I'm a worker. Man of the earth, me. There's nothing fancy about moving soil round, but work is what I do best.
Which fighters are responsible for protecting the excavation site?
Just Ricardo. But I've not seen him there for a while. Don't think he cares much about us workers.
He'll care if the work doesn't get done, and he ends up doing it. Tell me about your work.
About digging? Well, like I say, it may be dirty work, but someone's got to do it. You fancy trying? Just look for a sandy spot in one of the excavation sites, then you stick your shovel in the ground and dig. Who knows? You might even find something.
I'll have a word with him.
Okay. But don't tell him I told you. He's almost as bad as those creatures.
Okay, so let's just go to Ricardo. And what the hell is this? I don't think I've ever been up here. But there's nothing here, so yep, I'm just gonna go to Ricardo now and probably finish the episode in around 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15, I don't know. Okay, that's the henchman. I thought that was Sam for some reason.
Aren't you supposed to be protecting the excavation site in the swamp?
I am.
The worker, Brannan. He says he's been waiting forever for you.
I don't care about workers.
I can see why they made you a guard.
Alright, now let's talk to Brannan.
I'm afraid none of the fighters will come to help you.
Oh, yeah. I thought so. For fighters, they aren't very keen on fighting. Thanks for trying, though.
Alright, now, let's see what quests I have left. Oh, 5 quests now, instead of 4. Let's talk to Hawkins.